Hi guys, this is Pestily and welcome to another Escape from Tarkov video. In this video I'm covering all the new Jaeger tasks. There are a lot of them, so guys, without further ado, let's crack straight into it. Now if you're looking for a specific task, go down to the description and there'll be timeline links down below. The Jaeger is unlocked once you complete the first mechanic task called Gunsmith Part 1. On completion of this, you unlock Introduction. With Introduction, you need to find Jaeger's camp and the message underneath the little tower and then extract with it. Now, the tower is located in the woods map, near the fallen plain, heading towards the actual extract in the open field. There is a small little hide. That tower is the tower that you need to get to, and underneath that little tower, the little hide, is the actual message. Grab that and extract the map. Now, the following tasks I'm going to do in the best order I can. However, there are a lot of tasks that just come out randomly, and I want to try and get these out for you in the order they were in, but I can't remember the order off the top of my head. The next one is Acquaintance. For this one, you need to find 5 Iskra lunchboxes, 6 Emilia rye croutons, and 3 delicious beef stew. The delicious beef stew are the Tushonka ones that aren't the ones you need for therapist, and you don't need to find these in raid. None of these items you need to find in raid. You can buy these on the flea market and hand them straight in, and then move into the next task. So I'm going to go along with the Survivalist Path now. The first one, Unprotected but Dangerous. You need to go into woods and kill 7 scavs without body armor on. For this task, a armored rig does count as body armor, but a helmet doesn't. So you can wear a helmet, but you need to make sure you have no armor on your chest or your rig slot. Otherwise, you won't be able to get any credit for this task. Once you kill the 7 scavs, get out and you finish the task. Thrifty. For this task, you need to get 2 Iskra MREs and 2 bottles of water. Then head into woods, and you need to go to both ZB014 and ZB016 bunkers. You do not require the ZB016 key. You can put it down in the little front section of the bunker. And once you've planted both of these, you can extract and then hand it in. Zhivchik. Now for this quest, you need to go into a raid and get completely dehydrated. I used a Devil Dog Mayo, I guzzled it down, and then I had to just heal through it for 5 minutes. You do need to survive and extract the raid, and I had even though I had a few thousand experience in healing, it didn't count towards a survival raid. It was a run through, and I needed to go back into another raid to complete the task. I do suggest maybe killing a scav on the way out, but trying to be safe about it because you've already just dehydrated, as well as bring in some water. So then once you do your 5 minutes, you can heal, get your water back up, your hydration back up, and then you'll be sweet to extract the raid without any stress of dehydration. I took in about 10 to 15 car med kits, which you buy from therapist, and it was pretty straightforward. I just hid in the bush and did this one. The Wounded Beast. For this one, killed 5 scavs while suffering from a pain effect. I pretty much did this passively once I got the quest, but once you take some damage, you're under pain for a period of time unless you take medication like painkillers and that, and which will remove the pain effect. So you can go into, say, a factory raid and get shot by, kill the players, get shot by one of the scavs, have the pain effect, and then kill off all the other scavs if you want to do this quickly. Otherwise, there are other ways by doing it, say breaking a leg and being under the pain effect that way. Tough Guy. This quest was actually quite annoying. You need to go into woods and not use any meds. That includes painkillers or your CMS kits, like your survival kits. You can't use anything. And you need to kill 5 scavs. Once you've killed 5 scavs, you need to extract the raid. For me, I didn't actually heal after killing the 5 scavs, but I'm under the impression if you did heal after killing 5 scavs, it would straight away cancel the quest out and say you failed it. So just be careful with this one. It is quite annoying. It took me a few goes to get because the scav boss kept destroying me. So just see how you go. But yeah, make sure you do not heal at all. Coldblooded. Now with this one, you need to kill 4 PMCs with a headshot while having a tremor. This one has an issue. For some reason, every time I had a tremor, not every time, but when I had a tremor and I was shooting people in the head, it was sometimes not counting as a headshot. There's a clip of me going from the tippy top because I shot him right in the top of the head, and it counted as an arm kill. So this one was very frustrating. To get yourself a tremor, the easiest way to do it is get a Zargustan stim. Wait 60 seconds in factory, and then once you've had the 60 seconds over, you'll have 2 minutes to get your headshots. This is easily the most easiest way of doing it. You can try and do this passively. I got 2 kills in probably 3 days of playing non-stop, and then I got sick of it, and I just said, I'm just going to get this one done. Tremors can happen after you have stims, or you have the vodka, or any of the alcohol, but it is a very frustrating task. Zatoichi. This quest requires you to kill 2 PMC operators while being blinded by a flashbang. For me, I just put on a armor, and I think I had a Kiva or a ZSH with face shield. I ran to where I ran to where a player was on factory. I threw a flashbang, so it kind of blinded me, but not completely. And then I would just run forward and just try and kill the person as quickly as possible. It's a random one. Just do it. It's the only way to do it, unless you accidentally blind yourself later on. But it's up to you if you want to do it that way. The next one in the Survivalist Path, Eagle Owl. This one requires you to get 10 PMC kills between 2100 and 0300 without using an NVG or thermal sight. Now, you can do this on labs. I did this on labs. Wait till the left-hand timer on any of the other maps is 2100 to 0300, and then go into labs and just run a labs run like normal. You don't have to worry about night vision or running around a night raid like that, and you can just kill 10 raiders. That counts towards the quest. Otherwise, you can go into maps like normal, hunt down some scavs and kill them that way. Unfortunately, nighttime factory is at 3:30 AM, so those ones won't count. Next we have is Combat Medic, which is reach level 5 skill in Vitality. Now, for this one, you actually get another quest called Ambulance at the same time. For this one, you need 3 CMS surgical kits, which you can get from Jaeger level 2, and the portable defibs spawn in labs, either in the green keycard room, lab level 2. Otherwise, there are a few spawns around the map as well. You can buy these from the flea market. They're very cheap right now because no one's really buying thick containers, thick item cases. So you can get this up pretty quickly that way. Now, 100 points won't get you to Vitality level 5, but hopefully you've taken a lot of damage by this stage and gotten your Vitality skill up, and then you shouldn't be too far away. Vitality is mostly leveled by taking damage, and you should be able to get it up to level 5 fairly quickly with the bonus 100 points. Now onto the Huntsman path. For secured perimeter, you need to eliminate 10 PMCs on factory in the office area. Now, the office area is deemed between the staircase from both ends of the office area, including the staircase. So you can also be in the bathroom or on those staircases up and down. However, you can't shoot someone outside of the actual office area from inside and have it count. So I checked this one out too. Pretty straightforward. If you just run up there at the start of a map, you'll either have people trying to run up to the safe, or a lot of people like to camp the bathroom. So you should be able to get these kills relatively quickly. Over to the trophy. This one is actually a really frustrating one. You need to eliminate Rashala, which that part is quite easy. Then you need to also find and raid a golden TT. Now, if you haven't already got this quest, I would start trying to get yourself a golden TT found in raid out of a raid now. So when you get up to this quest, hopefully you can hand it straight in with the elimination of Rashala. If you do kill him and you get a golden TT and you can't extract with it, you will need to go back in and get it another one. I tried to buy one at the flea market, didn't work. I even extracted with the found in raid one and bought a second one just to see if I could trick it. That didn't work either. You have to find one in raid and kill him. So it's a frustrating one. So good luck with this one. This one is probably one of the harder ones of this whole quest line. Huntsman path, woods cleaning. Just kill 50 scavs, any map, any place. This one you can just do passively in the background. That's how I did it. It's pretty straightforward. Gives you a good bit of XP as well. Huntsman path controller. For this one, need to kill 3 PMCs blinded with a flashbang. You might have seen this on one of my early highlight reels where I got all 3 kills with using the shotgun. But it was actually really frustrating trying to flash someone. Like I was going out to flash people. You could do this more passively if you just took some flashes into raids and get the kills that way. But it's definitely one of those ones that you kind of need to get a little bit of luck involved with them running into your flashes and that, unless you're the best grenade thrower in the world. So not Deadly Slob and me, obviously. Now down to Sellout. This one you need to kill Killer and find his helmet. Helmet has to be found in raid, like the Rashala one. At the time of recording this, it is the Halloween event, so you'll have the pumpkin head sometimes and also the Killer helmet the other times, which is about a 50% spawn chance for each of them. But eventually you will just have the Killer helmet. So once you kill him, grab his helmet, get out of the raid, you can hand this one in. Something cool to note about this one is you get the key to the Idea Cache Register and also the Oli Cache Register key, which is quite handy. Huntsman path, Woods Keeper. Eliminate Sturman and find his key and then hand over the key. So with this one, you can kill him, grab the key, chuck it in your container, and you're safe from there. You don't need to quickly run out like the other two. This one, all you have to do is kill him, and it's pretty straightforward from there. I found this boss really hard. This boss has actually made Woods feel like a whole new map, and killing him can be actually quite easy at times, but then you die to his minions, or you kill his minions, you die to him. I love this boss. It's actually made Woods really exciting for me again. Huntsman path, Justice. Kill 3 dressed in police uniform scavs. This is the scav boss minions for customs. So Rashala's minions. He spawns obviously around the gas station and the dorms. And once you find him, you can kill 3 of his scavs, and you've pretty much done this quest in one raid if you can get them all down in one raid. So it's a pretty good one for this one. Pretty straightforward. You don't even need to kill Rashala. Just get those 3 and you're done. Huntsman Path, Evil Watchmen. This one, either at the 2-story or the 3-story dorms. They can be slightly outside the dorms as well. You need to get 10 PMC kills. This one might be a little bit easier because people like going to the dorms. But I actually tried to bait people as well by just shooting windows out with an AK. And then when they came in, ambushing them that way. And just trying to attract more people over to the dorms. But generally, people like to come past the dorms through customs. It's one of the better loot areas. So you might be able to get this one in a few raids. Or it might take you, like me, probably closer to 10 raids. Now for the Eraser, eliminate Glukar. The mill base scav boss. Now this one, he has 6 minions or up to 6 minions. And he charges through like a madman. It's actually a lot of fun. All you have to do is kill him. There's no extra stuff you need to do. But when you do get him, you feel like a really good bit of accomplishment. Because for me, that was actually quite difficult at the time. Every time I ever got near him, I just got swarmed. And I wasn't used to just getting swarmed by so many minions that quickly. He does spawn around the main trading station in the middle. But also towards the helicopter buildings. He can head over that way as well. So probably rotate between the two to try and find him. I'm not sure if he's currently at 100% spawn rate, but he is very high. I feel like he's in most raids. With the Razor Part 2, you just need to kill 10 raiders. This can be done on either mill base or in labs. Personally, I just went into labs and just got it done there. But this is up to what you want to do, if you want to do it more passively or actually just go out there and get those 10 raiders down. Courtesy visit. Now, these 3 houses are all located in the swamp area on Shoreline. If you head towards the greenhouse and start from there, that's pretty much the main house in the swamp that most people know about. From there, you can head up to where the Cult Part 1 is. That's one of the other houses. And then the other one is pretty much the furthest corner house away from the resort of the swamp. So they're kind of clustered together, and it's pretty straightforward. Get those 3 houses done, and that's it. You just extract the raid and you're done. Shady Business, which is the last quest I completed on Jaeger. Finding raid 3 flash drives. Now, with the skier task, you only need to find them. You only need to hand them in. So if you do find flash drives in raid, I would actually put them aside for this task. The issue with this quest is you will need to hand in flash drives for the hideout upgrades, and you can't pick which flash drives you hand in to the hideout. And I've actually handed in like 3 or 4 found in raids into the hideout, trying to put them aside for this quest. I did contact Nikita to get it so you can partially hand this one in, which thank God that's been done now. So you'll be able to hand them in as you find them. But if you're saving them earlier, you might run into issues with the hideout. When you go to upgrade something, it might hand in your found in raid into the hideout. Hopefully we'll be able to do partial hand-ins to the hideout, or at least select which items we want to hand in instead in the future. Nostalgia, for this one, go into Shoreline, you need to head to the resort, West Room 303. Beside the bed, there is a bedside table. Inside that is the photo album. There is no key required to get into this room. And you get the key to the HEP station storage, which is located in the power station down in the middle of the Shoreline map. So you can go down there and actually open up the doors at the top and get to the 3 weapon cases inside there. Fishing place, you need to find in raid 3 lab access cards. The best places to get these are the actual scav bosses, but they do spawn also in filing cabinets and scav backpacks. So I always recommend searching scav backpacks because they can spawn keys in there as well. And if you want to level up your search and attention skill passively, just go out of your way and just keep searching filing cabinets and get these lab access cards and just put them aside. You can buy some on the flea market if you want to do some lab runs. But if by the time you get to this quest, if you know about it, you can already have those 3 key cards put aside. Hunting trip requires you to make 3 M700 sniper rifles with less than 600 recoil, more than 50 ergonomics, and the optic sight March Tactical 3-24 by 42. So this one, I spent probably about 2 hours on with my community. We were trying to copy the picture. We tried different things. It was actually bugged out. It is now available to meet the requirements. I'll have up on the screen the build that I had when I handed it in, but there is plenty of different ways you can make this now. I went with one of the frames, and then you had to add the pistol grip and stock to it. But I think there should be 2 different bodies that you can use for this one. You won't be able to use all 4, but definitely 2 of them. So this one, I like these ones the first time you make them, and then after that it gets a little bit repetitive. But I'll make sure that screenshot's up on the screen right now so you can build that one, no problem. Now, the final quest, Reserv. This one is located on the mill base. You need to go down into the underground section, which is pretty much directly underneath the train station. And there are 2 cages. I'll make sure that you can see the clip right now of running up to the cages. There's a few ways down to this section, but it's pretty straightforward. You don't even need to go inside of the cage. It's got a lock behind it, but you can just run up to the wall. Once you've gone up to it, you just need to leave the raid and you've finished all the Jaeger tasks if you got to this point from here. So guys, there's a lot of tasks here. I'm going to put out a separate video covering the changes of tasks from other previous tasks in 0.12, and I'm going to be redoing a lot of my old guides as well in future videos. So hopefully, if you're up to this part, you've already know most of the other stuff that I'm going to talk about in the other videos, or if you're just watching this to front load your knowledge, awesome. But I do want to update everything that is pretty much dated now for my channel and give you guys the best quality content I can and hopefully make you guys enjoy the game as much as I do, because I absolutely love this game. So guys, thanks for watching another video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for future content. I do stream on Twitch every day of the week, so go down the link below, give me a follow over there. You got any Tarkov questions, feel free to hit me up my live stream or down in the comments below. And lastly, I'll see you next time. 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock rock. We're gonna rock around Reserv tonight.